Hey Facebook people, this is Debbie. I'm your friendly librarian, and today I have snuck into the meeting rooms on the lower level at Maryville Branch Library. And the reason why is because we have a handful of dedicated, really dedicated volunteers that are locked in this room. In fact, we had to get someone to let us in. They're locked in this room until everything is set up for our book sale room. And at this point, Robin, I just want you to do a circle around to get a whole big picture of the mess that we're looking at here. Is that incredibly crazy or what? This is a gazillion books that you guys out there have donated to us. Now, I must admit, I know some of you come here to our everyday book sales. You buy a big container of books, a bag of books, and you carry them home, you read them all, and you donate them right back to us. So, at the end of the year, when we have all our stuff, and we're waiting to have a big fall book sale, like right now, well, guess what? It's big fall book sale time, and that is what you've seen. So, our handy volunteers are hiding from us, so we're just going to look at books. No one's stopping us. This is cool. I'm going to take a look over here, and I'm going to show you guys some of what you can find. You'll notice the prices are on the wall, and they are right there. You can't miss them. Where else can you buy adult hardbacks for $1? Oversized paperbacks for 75 cents. Kids hardbacks for 50 cents. And I've got some special ones that some of you will be interested in soon. Also, kind of new for this year is a huge selection of large print books. And you can look for all the signs on the table. And these books are pretty darn awesome. A lot of them are gently used from our library collection. And we have a gazillion still to check out. So we don't need a gazillion plus one. So there might be that one on the table that you're interested in. So that's our large print collection. If you've ever seen a large print, you know the handiness behind it is the print is like awesome. You can take your glasses off and read a book. So that's large print. Lots of awesome authors. I see some Stuart Woods here. I recognize him. Let's see who else we recognize here. Danielle Steele. Well, you know what? Sorry, there's no Danielle Steele. I'm going to check this one and take this one and buy it. So forget I said that. But let's look for some more. Hey, look, more large print. Did I tell you there's a lot of large print? Very cool. I'm going to walk. Paperbacks, and when they run out of room on the table, the paperbacks are even underneath in the boxes. Help yourself. Empty these boxes for us. And for all of these paperbacks, you're paying just $0.25 a piece. And I'm going to give you a little hint. Today, Thursday, from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock, is the Big Friends pre-sale. And you've got to be a friend of the library. It is really difficult. You go through a totally hard process to become a friend of the library. What you do is you find our little application. You print that application, you let it set for days, if not hours. You bring it here with $5 if you're an individual, $10 if you want your better half to come in too and find some stuff, or maybe carry your stuff. So you spend $10, you get to come in today at 4, and you get first pick, other than me who got really first pick, because I am really special here. But this is it. You can become a friend of Lake County Public Library. Our friends are awesome, and you can be awesome too. And one of the benefits is you could slide in here before everybody else does and load up with books. So let's see what else we've got. I'm going to head down this row here. Sorry, Robin, makes me crazy here. Something new that we found out that I know the schools have been working with us to have more Spanish language books. There's a couple of school systems in the area that do total immersion programs for their kids. So these children starting out in like preschool and kindergarten on up, they are just reading Spanish language books. So where else are you going to get Spanish language books and lots of them for a reader that's going to go nuts and do lots of reading? But here at the library. But even better, there's some here in the book sale, the big fall book sale, and you can get these books for a song. And you can pile them on, take them home, the kids will love you. Not to mention, too, as your child becomes immersed in the language, you, mom, dad, will be able to start reading these, too, because they'll tell you what it says. So, in essence, you're learning the language also. So, this is our Spanish language collection, and a lot for the kids. We've got some dictionaries. I'm guessing for adults. There we go, some more adult titles. All in Spanish. There's no cheating here. So if Spanish is your first language, or if your children are learning Spanish, this is the place to be. Now, once again, the benefits of today, become a friend of the library. Come to the door and be a friend of the library. Be sure to come on down to the lower level at Maryville Branch Library. We are located at 1919 West 81st Avenue. That's US Highway 30. And come 4 o'clock, you'll see a line. That line will go from the upstairs, probably down the stairs to the meeting rooms. Those are all of our friends trying to get in first. Well, you can be a friend too. Bring $10 for your family if the family's coming with you, $5 for yourself. Become a friend of the library, and then you too can have at it in this huge collection of books. And please, wipe us out. Because what we do with this money, the Friends of the Library are awesome. They meet once a month, and with that, they help volunteer at our book sales. We have a book sale room at Maryville Library that is staffed on a number of days each week that you can come in and purchase. The money that the Friends make. Well, let me ask you this. Have you seen the billboards? Are you part of the 6.5 million pages read club? Because over the summer we had our summer library challenge, and that was for kids, that was for adults, that was for teens, and you guys read 6.5 million pages. Wasn't that cool? And you probably saw that we had some pretty awesome programs going on at the same time. Well, the Friends help us pay for these programs. So we have visits, the zoos come to us. We had magicians, we had clowns, we had fire trucks out in our back parking lot. And that's all because of our Friends of the Library. So please, won't you become a friend of the library also? Okay, commercial done. Let's look at more books. Hi.
Hey, why don't you check things out over here?
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Bruce.
Hi,
I'm one of the
Bruce.
volunteers. I work in the book sale room as well.
Very
and everybody knows that the library isn't just books. There's a lot of audiovisual material.
That's
You
right.
almost forgot about that.
I
Now, for
did.
your old school folks, we've got a lot of VHS tapes, and the great thing about that is 50 cents a tape means you can buy 6 tapes for the price of a regular rental, and you can watch them at your leisure, and you never have to give them back until you
Sweet.
donate them back to the library.
Very cool.
We've got at least 500 CDs as well.
Look at these titles. This
Lot-
is VHS. These are awesome
We've got
titles.
some Disney, we've got a little bit of everything.
Disney, yep.
Now, there's at least 500 CDs here. So you have to get away from the old school and onto the new technology.
Okay, so these I can listen to.
Yes.
Here's a summer sampler from Electro Music.
And
That sounds
everything,
cool.
everything from rock and roll to easy listening to there's classical in here.
I see some Christmas music.
Yes, that's in there too. And if you don't want to listen to music and you don't want to read a book, you just want to listen to one, there's a whole bunch of books on tape.
Nice.
They're over on this side here.
Okay. So books on tape,
Books on tape.
CD.
Now these, you can, books on tape. I'm old school. Books on CD.
Anybody looking for, change we can believe in. Now, can you imagine you can pick this up? How much can we get this
It's
for?
only $1. These things,
Wow,
you go to the
awesome.
Target, you go somewhere else, you're going to pay $20, $30, $40 for these, $1 each, and they're in great shape.
Yeah, and
Great
not
condition.
to mention too, some of them might have been taken out of circulation at Target or Walmart.
Yeah.
Some people might have pulled these out and said, you can't buy this anymore because he's not president. Well, guess what? You can find it here at the library book sale. So very cool. Thank you,
A lot
Bruce.
of classic. We got Michael Conley here. We got a lot of good fiction, a lot of nonfiction, and then even got a few records. Mostly classical, but we've actually got a few records here.
That is so cool. Thank you so much,
A little
sir.
bit of everything.
Thank you. All right, one more spot I want to take you to because it's rare. While we're walking, we have biographies over here. Notice there's still books under the table because they didn't fit, so you're going to have to buy those too. Lots of kid stuff. If I move this sign, these books will all come tumbling down. And as we head around past more children's stuff, we have, oh my gosh, don't lift that, that's heavy. Let me help you. Oh, sorry, you're done. Perfect timing.
Nice try though.
Yeah. Here's our special price books. And the cool thing about special price books, other than us getting in the way of them working on it, is that, okay, they might cost a little bit more, but there's some pretty awesome titles here. And some of our staff have managed to go online and take a look at some of the booksellers and see how much these might be worth today in the market. And we've got them priced less than that. So come on in, take a look. The Oxford Companion to American Food and Drink. I think I need, Snakes and Reptiles. I need to have these. I need to have all these. Here we go. Ken Burns, The West. Are you working on the Vietnam series now on PBS? Well, it looks like you can get the videotapes here of the Ken Burns series, The West. So, before I forget, because I know these will not all sell out tonight between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock when our friends come and raid the room. What's going to happen then is tomorrow we will have on Friday, September 29th, the book sale here, our big fall book sale, will be open from 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock. And then Saturday is a special day because we start early. It's 9:30 until 4. And from what I hear, might be a little bit picked over, but if you can wait, you're going to be able to load up a box, load up a bag, and it's not going to cost more than an individual item, an individual hardback. But you can put a bunch of them in a bag and pay just about that same price. So I'm just going to leave it at there. So you're going to weigh this now. Do you want first pick? Come be a friend. Do you want to get a really good bargain on what's left? Then head over here Saturday between 9:30 to 4. So with that in mind, you see our prices. You cannot beat those prices. I'm going to give one more quick look around. We're going to see people kind of working over here. Bruce, you got anything to add?
Those two choices, come first or come last, I'm doing both.
There we go. What a smart idea. So come first today between 4 and 7, and come last. Head back here Saturday between 9:30 and 4, and then after lunch, start looking for the deals. But what you can do ahead of time is spot out what's left, and when they say it's time to load up a box or a bag for a bonus, you know exactly where you're going to pull your stuff from, right? Right. So with that in mind, we want to say thank you to all our volunteers. Thank you to our friends of the library. You guys are awesome. Thank you to our library staff, our marketing department, our page who sorts all of our gift books, and our maintenance men. We couldn't do it without all these guys. So join us for the big fall book sale here at Maryville Branch Library starting today at 4 o'clock from 4 to 7. Remember, it's cash or check. If you pay by check, you need a library card, and that's one of our library cards. So no ATMs, they are close, but it's actually easier to get a library card and pay by check. Or just bring the cash. See ya!